This is the moment that could decide the entire 2025 championship. We're at Abu Dhabi qualifying, the final piece of the puzzle before tomorrow's race, and everything is on the line. Lando's got a 12-point lead, Max is breathing down his neck, Oscar's still in the fight. And if you think the past few races have been chaotic, buckle up because I'm breaking down every single qualifying result. From P20 all the way up to pole position, and trust me, some of these placements will shock you. So stick around, we're about to see who's taking that crucial pole position and more importantly what it means for tomorrow's decider. P20 was Franco Colapinto and P19 was Pierre Gasly. Starting our journey from the back, it's Franco Colapinto in the Alpine. Alpine's just not delivering the pace he needs. He's down in P20 and that's going to be a mountain to climb in the race. The Alpine's been struggling all season and this qualifying proves it. The pace simply isn't there. P19, that's Pierre Gasly, his Alpine teammate. Pierre's got more experience but not enough pace to escape the back. Alpine, mate, you need to do something, this is rough. P18 was Nico Hülkenberg and P17 was Alex Albon. P18 Nico Hülkenberg in the Sauber. Nico's a solid pro, a veteran who knows what he's doing, but today margins are so close and Q1 just wasn't his day. He'll have to fight his way through the traffic tomorrow, gonna be a long race from here. P17 is Alex Albon in the Williams. Now Albon's usually sharper than this. Williams has been competitive all season, but Alex couldn't find the rhythm today. Sometimes it happens, qualifying's all about getting that one perfect lap, and today just wasn't it for him. P16 was Lewis Hamilton and P15 was Lance Stroll. Okay, this is a shocker. P16, it's Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion, now in a red Ferrari. He's starting from P16. This is the third consecutive Q1 exit. Look, Lewis had a crash in FP3 and Ferrari's been working around the clock to get this car fixed and ready for qualifying. You can see the pressure, the intensity on his face, but sometimes the stars just don't align. Hamilton ending the season this way has to sting for fans, for him and for Ferrari. Third Q1 exit in a row. That's tough to watch for a driver of his caliber. P15 is Lance Stroll. Lance's results have been inconsistent, to put it kindly. He didn't have the pace today, another driver just trying to salvage something tomorrow. P14 was Kimi Antonelli and P13 was Liam Lawson. Now we're climbing up the grid. P14 is Kimi Antonelli, the rookie sensation in Mercedes. And here's something interesting. Kimi actually had pace today. You can see it in his lap time. He pushed hard, he was quick through turns 9 and 10, but Mercedes is putting him through some real learning experiences. P14 for the rookie is respectable, but you know, Kimi is hungry for more. P13 Liam Lawson in the Racing Bulls. He's a fighter and you can see that in his driving style. P13 isn't where he wants to be, but he's got the pace to move up in the race. P12 is Carlos Sainz and P11 is Oli Berman. P12 is Carlos Sainz in the Williams. Carlos had been running better than this, but qualifying didn't quite work out. Williams has had a decent package, but today Carlos just didn't have that extra tent. He is experienced enough to know he can recover in the race, so don't count him out. P11 Oli Berman in the Haas. Oli's had a great season. Some weekends he's been electric, others less so. Today is one of the middling days. P11 is a decent result for Haas, but not where they want to be in this championship fight. P10 was Yuki Tsunoda and P9 was Isaac Hadjar. And P10, here is where it gets interesting. Yuki Tsunoda in the Red Bull. Now listen, Yuki actually made Q3. He should be higher up this grid. But here's the drama. He got to Q3, but he didn't set a lap time to give slipstream to Max, so he's gridded P10 with no Q3 time. For Yuki, it's his last race for foreseeable future, and he'll want to help Max win the championship no matter what. We've already seen this from Red Bull sacrificing second driver for Max. P9 is Isaac Hadjar in the Racing Bulls. Hadjar's been great this season. He's got genuine pace, and today he showed it. P9 puts him in a decent position for the race, and you can see it in his body language post-qualifying that he's satisfied. Solid qualifying from the Racing Bulls side today. He will partner Max next season. P8 was Esteban Ocon and P7 was Gabriel Bortoleto. P8, Esteban Ocon in the Haas. Esteban brought the heat today. You can see it in every corner. He's pushing the car right to the edge. He's aggressive, he's quick, and he's qualified well for Haas this weekend. This guy's a fighter, and P8 puts him in a good spot to mix it with the midfield tomorrow. Expect him to cause some trouble. P7 is Gabriel Bortoleto in Sauber. Gabriel's a talent, and he showed why today. The Sauber's got pace, and Gabriel's extracting it. He's quick through the fast corners, smooth on the brakes, and honestly, P7 is a respectable result for a rookie that sets him up well for this race. This guy's gonna be in F1 for a long time. P6 was Fernando Alonso and P5 was Charles Leclerc. P6 Fernando Alonso, and this is exactly what you'd expect from Fernando: experience, precision, and pace. Fernando's been around the block so many times, and it shows in qualifying. He's got the Aston Martin in a competitive position, and honestly, at his age, this guy still got it. P6 is a really solid result, and he'll be pushing forward tomorrow. This man's a professional. We're getting into the sharp end now. P5 is Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. And look, Charles has been quick all weekend, but today he just didn't have that extra 10 to break into the top positions. The Ferrari's got pace. Charles can definitely bring the pace, but the gap to the big three title contenders, it's real. P5 is still a strong result, and Charles will be eyeing those ahead, but Verstappen, Norris and Piastri, they're operating on another level today. P4 was George Russell and P3 is Oscar Piastri. P4, George Russell. Mercedes has brought a strong package. George is a sharp driver and he was right there with the title fight. But, and this is crucial, the gap between P4 and top 3 is telling. P4 shows Mercedes is competitive, Russell is competitive, but these title contenders, they're just a touch ahead. Still, P4 is a brilliant result, and you know George will be pushing for positions tomorrow. P3, Oscar Piastri, McLaren's second gun in the title fight. Oscar 16 points back from Lando in the championship. He needs to be ahead of Max if he's got any chance tomorrow. But here's what we're seeing. Oscar's quick, really quick, but he's just behind Lando in the McLaren. And here's the thing that matters. Lando's got that extra something today. Oscar can keep up, Oscar can be competitive, but when it comes down to the crucial lap, Lando's finding those extra hundreds. This has been the story all season. Oscar's got the talent, no question, but Lando's just got the edge right now. P3 is still a podium position on the grid, but Oscar will be frustrated knowing Lando's ahead. P2 was Lando Norris, and on pole is Max Verstappen. P2, Lando Norris, the championship leader. Lando's got a 12-point lead going into Sunday. A podium finish tomorrow guarantees him the championship. Just a top 3, that's it. And Lando's bringing it today. He's quick, he's pushing, he's setting purple sectors all throughout qualifying, but he comes up just 2/10 short. 2/10. That's all that separates him from Paul, and you can see it in his face post-qualifying. He knows he had the pace, but in qualifying you get what you get, and today Max got it. Now here's the crucial bit. Lando's P2 might actually be better than Paul at this track. Why? Because Paul can sometimes bring extra pressure. Lando can be the hunter from P2, and more importantly, a second place finish tomorrow still guarantees him the championship. So yeah, Lando's disappointed about P2, but strategically, he's still in the driver's seat. He's got one hand on the trophy. And pole position, Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen with the pole at the championship decider. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're talking about. Max comes to Abu Dhabi down by points, down by momentum. And what does he do? He takes pole. He shows everyone that he still got it, that Red Bull still got the pace, and that this championship is far from over. And here's what makes this special. Max beat the two McLarens, both of them, Lando by 2/10, Oscar by 3/10. And in Abu Dhabi, history shows us that pole position wins the race. So what does this mean? This means tomorrow could go in anyone's favor. Max can control the race from the front, or Lando hunts him down from P2 and the pressure gets to Max. Or Oscar makes a mega start from P3 and shakes everything up. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the championship on a knife edge. Max took pole, but the race is tomorrow, and that's when everything changes. So here's what we've learned. Max gets pole, Lando's right there, Oscar's lurking, and everyone else is fighting for scraps. But here's the real story. This championship is decided tomorrow, not today. Pole position is advantage Max, but it's not everything. Lando still got the points, still got the pace, and honestly, all three of these guys are capable of winning. What I want to know is, Who do you think takes this championship? Are you Team Max, Team Lando? Are you riding with Oscar for the underdog story? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. And if you want to see my full reaction to the Abu Dhabi race the second it happens, you need to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because tomorrow we are going to witness something special. One of these three is taking home the 2025 championship, and I'll be breaking down every second of it for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the race reaction.